course, this is not the first time that Miami of Ohio takes a lead. In fact, I think I even saw a couple players cross themselves. JS on the sidelines, cool, calm, and collected. Snitch is released. And he heads right for the dumpling truck. Like he said, he was very, very Asian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're about to get this game underway. And the game is up, and a fast play by Miami of Ohio. They plowed through the entire Rollins defense and put it through for 10 points. Miami of Ohio with that strong deep offense that JS told us about.
Looks like even Keeper Jesus can't stop the thunder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miami of Ohio also playing a solid defense. They're keeping their keeper back, which is an interesting tactic. Playing high. You saw him jump out of nowhere and Rollins to send that shot back. He's where you never expect him to be. And Miami of Ohio in position to take a shot and dodges a player, runs right through and is taken down by Rollins. And a fumble pass by Miami of Ohio. And Jesus Keeper just pops out of nowhere again. And Rollins, now for the first time, taking the ball into Miami of Ohio zone. Drops the ball, the next one takes it, and there's a whistle before the goal is scored.
One thing Rollins is going to have to overcome is Miami of Ohio's excellent bludger use and control. They're not shy about it. They're using them right off the bat. Even if they're somewhere near the midfield, they will use it and send other players Rollins back.
For members of the audience who don't understand why that was not a goal, the player was bludgered and passed the ball after a whistle, and play did not stop. Therefore, Miami of Ohio got the ball and brings it down and puts it through for another 10 points. They lead Rollins 20-0. Solid offense by Miami of Ohio. Rollins now in control of both of the bludgers. Double bludger control, solid defensive strategy. And Rollins beginning the rush forward. He'll take the bludger, and the whistle is called, telling the player to go back.
Waffles up. Oh, it's through.
And Miami of Ohio has hit that magic number of 30, ladies and gentlemen. For even with a snitch catch, Rollins can only tie the game. Miami of Ohio now needs one more goal to ensure that no matter who catches a snitch, Miami wins the game. The luck of the Irish really paying off. And solid triple beat by the Miami of Ohio leader, and picked up by the chaser, who dodges a chaser and gets that magic number 40, and secures a 40-0 lead. A dominating presence by Miami of Ohio. Rollins using two finger at a way to come back from this solid offense. Passes to no one.
Rollins also keeping their keeper down at the back. Likely to shore up defense, but interesting that they're not choosing to lead the initial offense with the keeper, which is a common tactic. Bubbles up. Wondering where the luggage are. Beat it. Just beat it. Miami of Ohio.
fact, ladies and gentlemen, about the Rollins team is that they actually need to play with 11 players, 7 of which are visible players and 4 are invisible players. They move so fast, it's very difficult to figure out where you're passing the ball to them. Anytime that any team
Go! John, go!
non-existent player is one of those invisible players.
Go!
And Rollins back in. Push to center. Can't get past that solid Miami defender. Number 12. He's definitely got a stiff on there.
Keeper Jesus going back to their hoops. Gonna bring the game to them. Tactic work. Here it comes. Kind of getting hugged. Not sure if this is the appropriate time to hug him. Good stop by Keeper Jesus.
I have to say, I've been watching Quidditch for all of 3 weeks, and I have to say that Keeper Jesus is by far the best keeper I've seen playing defensively. And Rollins deep for the first time. Unfortunately, a man walking his dog has taken our cue away. And Miami of Ohio runs back down. Number 12. He's like a one-man show. He's the Bing Crosby show by himself. And he scores yet again for another 10 points. They lead Rollins 50-0.
Strangers in the night. Rollins. That's the clock up. There's already a beater keeping Rollins' end coming up from behind. There goes the chaser. And it's up. It's wide. It's up again. It's wide.
Rollins, as you know, is only playing with 8 players, and you can definitely see that it's starting to become slightly tired on their team. Some of their players struggling to get back and run down the field. And here's a rush by Rollins, their first big chance at a goal. And they're stopped by the Miami of Ohio keeper. Solid defense by Miami of Ohio.
Bludgers are heading back. The inevitable return of the Rollins with the quaffle. And they're ready. One of them's trying to hide the bludger behind her back. As though that will give her some sort of element of surprise. Bludger's flying everywhere. Rollins has the quaffle. He's running to the Rollins end. It's wide. Should have waited while the bludgers were all on the other end.
Still no sign of the snitch, ladies and gentlemen, or the seekers for that matter. They could be anywhere around the field. If you are listening, Seekers, Miami of Ohio is leading Rollins 50-0. And Miami of Ohio looking to make that an even bigger lead. But the solid Rollins keeper grabs it, and he's alone. It's keeper on keeper. And he scores! Ladies and gentlemen, Rollins with their first goal of the game. It's a miracle.
That is likely going to be the hottest keeper-on-keeper action we will see all day.
Jesus Keeper performs the first miracle seen here at the Quidditch World Cup. And it's 50-10. Miami of Ohio leading Rollins. And Miami of Ohio struggling to get through, and the keeper stops him down. Grabs the ball and looks to make yet another rush. He's all alone again. There's no one but a chasing the keeper. He scores!
You believe in miracles, keeper Jesus has got a point streak going on. Rushing back now to his end to guard. Looks like Miami of Ohio is plotting something no doubt very Irish and saintly, or perhaps not.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe what we just saw? It looked like Miami of Ohio had a dominating offensive presence in this game. And within 1 minute, Rollins has scored 2 games and brings it back to a 30-point game with a switch catch. They can take it to overtime. And Miami tries to score it, but he's blood before the goal goes through. And Rollins trying to get this game back within 20. Runs down the field and pushed to the outside. Pass. And he's struggling to get through those players. And the play is stopped. The referee making a discussion here with the goal ref. Still no sign of the snitch, ladies and gentlemen. That will make for a very exciting game.
If you don't speak referee hand speak, what they just communicated was, did you see that? The other one was like, yeah, and there's like a hoop, full of hoop. And whatever ruling has been made, Rollins with the quaffle, drops, picks it up, wide. It's OB. Rushed by Miami of Ohio.
This is the first time the keeper is rushed. Most teams use their keeper in the rush. And this is blown. No goal.
Let's go, Rollins!
Looking for a third miracle here. Or Leprechaun to grab them a third goal. Solid passing here. And back to the Jesus keeper. Who passes the ball off. And Rollins runs down with the quaffle. Tackled to the outside though, and doesn't look like they'll get a clear shot on that. Oh, so swing here, and it's taken by Miami.
Rush with the quaffle, but it's wide, and actually maybe enters the other field of play. Did the Jesus go to retrieve it? For those of you wondering at home, well, Adrian, how do you know that he is in fact keeper Jesus? Well, where in the Bible does it say that Jesus was not a Quidditch keeper? Can you show me that verse? Oh, you can't. We have a witness here to the majesty of Keeper Jesus. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Paul. I play for the University of South Florida Quidditch team. Coach Rollins, and their keeper walked straight across the water and pulled the fish. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly exciting, and the snitch is back on the field. And Bruce Lee, none of his fighting, kicking moves here as he dodges both chases. And Rollins brings this game to within 20 points.
Rollins back from the dead thanks to Keeper Jesus.
Keep it going, guys!
Snitch is on the field. Miami of Ohio is after him. We got blood. We got some snitch action going on. Got takedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a close game, and the snitch catch will bring it down to everything. Whichever team catches the snitch at this point wins the game, and Miami trying to catch up on Bruce Lee, and he's bludgeoned and sent back. Well, it looks like Rollins is stalling out. The score is 50-30, Miami of Ohio leading Rollins. And Rollins,
Come on, Rollins!
taking a meteor opportunity back to get the snitch. Sort of a staring contest. As fresh blood is brought on for the Miami of Ohio team.
Yeah,
And
Rollins!
scores another 10 points to bring this a 10-point game. A snitch catch to the win. It's 50-40, Miami of Ohio
Stop
leading
him! Stop her!
Rollins and Keeper Jesus doing a
they're so
fantastic
close
job
to
of protecting
penalties.
the team.
So 2 to tango, and Keeper Jesus always leads. We got Seekers going after the snitch.
Whistle on the play by the referee. The seeker is not allowed to chase after the snitch, and the snitch is not allowed to move on a whistle. There's a handshake, and everyone says, let's go at it again.
They can't.
Yellow card on the play
Making things unfair.
for Keeper Jesus, and he is sent off the field and replaced.
So the yellow card is just a time penalty, yes? Billy's talking to a fellow here. Fellow, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience? This is the ATOG. Okay, well, if you got a quaffle in play. Miami of Ohio has it.
I don't know. I think he subbed out. Because you can't have a keeper in the field.
Blood is flying everywhere. First ring moving
Come on, Rollins! Get it! Yeah!
And Rollins has the switch. Oh, final score is. Look at me. What's the final score? Getting the final score here from the circuit.
60 or 70.
70-60 for Rollins. Very exciting.